I think if you don't have respect for the kids, if you're always constantly on them, yelling at them, not showing them any kindness whatsoever, I think they're gonna give it back to you. They're not gonna behave.
Some of the drivers who are small in stature may be intimidated by the football player, and these kids can pick up on those emotions of these adults, and they may try to play on it, feed on it, to the point where they want to see how far they can go.
Bullying can be nearly invisible to an outsider, consisting mainly of subtle threats and psychological pressure on the target individual. A threatening note or whisper, or a quick slap to the victim's head when the driver or attendant isn't looking may be enough to thoroughly intimidate the victim.
She said, yeah. And I said, well, I'm the only bus driver in the place. Tell them I'll pre-trip a bus and I'll be right over. She said, Kathy, you can't do that. And I said, why can't I do that? And they said, well, we're transporting Charlie Tuna because he tried to kill his bus driver with a knife. And I said, oh, wonderful. So aside from, starting to write my last will and testament, I said, well, he's a kid. And I'm going to go over there and I'm going to take this kid home. So tell him I'll be right over. And I stood up and he looked at me and he said, would you hug me? And I thought, well, he's either going to break my back or or something has just happened in the last hour. And so I hugged him. And he went down the step well, and he stopped when he got on the ground, he stopped and he turned to me and he said, you know what? And I said, what, Charlie? He said, you're the first person that ever talked to me like I was somebody.